Greetings everybody and welcome back to DeGrand Daddy Plays Hades, the big bad update. Last run was a lot of fun and we have a shield run coming our way, which is very nice. Looking forward to that. Grabbing my coin purse, smashing a statue, upsetting Skelly, and now we go into the run. It's a small ritual, but I think it has been good luck for the most part. We start with Athena here, okay.
Though your own strength of will is how you'll finally break free of that cruel place.
We shall see about that. And you know what? The attack is pretty tempting, but I think the dash is going to be a much safer choice overall. It's free damage where no damage has been before, you know? I think there's a lot of value to be had in that. And yeah, I come back pretty much back to back after having played that last run with the lightning rods. It was amazing and I had a truly good time with that. Looking forward to see what this run is going to hold for me. Hopefully it will be equally as amazing. Or even more so, you know? Wouldn't that be kinda nice as well? So far, I mean, just by virtue of having the shield, I'm quite convinced that we should have a pretty decent run on our hands here. As long as the ham upgrades we get will be good. And the god boons are strong. And my play stable. Speak of hammers. As long as all these factors align, what could possibly go wrong, right? Absolutely nothing. At least that's a plan. You know, I'm just a human myself. I can make mistakes. And oh my god, it would be a big mistake to not take this run. I also like the Minotaur Rush, but explosive return, man. How could I say no to that? I think I had some of my best runs in this current update thanks to that. And you know what? Now I feel even smarter about having taken the dash. Because if you take the explosive return, a good dash to go with it is very important. Aphrodite, huh? You know what? Let's go for a reroll here. Because as much as I would like to get her a special, I don't want it on this run, because I had it on so many runs before. Ares could be good, though. Let's go with Ares. Ares giving me his special could be as close to a run as we could get, I think. No, there we go. Ah, the corners on these platforms in the middle, you know? Get me every time. That was pretty nice, though. That's good. And of course, there's no special. Of course, all of these boons are pretty mediocre in general. Damn. I mean, the attack's pretty cool, and I can set myself up for attack, dash combo if I can just get that merciful end of either Ares or Athena in the future. But it's not the kind of run I really wanted in here, you know? It's decent, but it's not what I wanted. Let's take the HP here, extra HP. And it's these jokers, huh? Actually got quite a bit of damage up on me right there. Boom. And I hope you're the last one for this room. He was. As I was about to step on that trap. I don't think I'm going to use my attack all that often, but I will enter this room. Let's see, Ares. Let's see what you got. Still no special. I would have actually liked the special more than the attack in here. And gotta say, all of these pretty mediocre overall. Not a fan. Gotta say, Ares, not a fan. Maybe we can replace this later on with something good. I mean, we are. We kinda are. We're such good pals that I will forgive you your sudden case of nerd raging. That is how good of a pair of pals we are. And you know what? You should be grateful. Because not all gals get that kind of treatment from me.
You know, Zach, you are not so bad. Just had a little lapse in judgment. Happens to me all the time. Now let's get on with it.
Let's get on with it then, shall we? And you know what? The Wrath effect is pretty good. Let's go for the key. I mean, looking at what we have, there is a very solid foundation to make this run work. But right now, it's not looking like it is supposed to work into the direction I really want it to. I want to make this explosive return be amazing. As amazing as it can be. And for that I would need a good special for starters. And I haven't seen one of those thus far. And that is making me feel a bit saucy. And I am fully conscious of the fact that it makes me feel a bit more annoyed than I have any right to feel about. And you know what? I'm going to sell the slicing shot.
That's one less boon.
Going to sell it off without a doubt. Simply because I don't want to build a run around that. Not today.
You watch your step out there, all right, Prince Zed?
I can do that. Also, thanks for the money.
Thank you.
Call me a burnt child, a marked child for that run where I tried to go for it and lost.
I'll take this one.
And of course, nothing too interesting here. I think I'll take the life affirmation.
Let's break some bones.
I said it before, I say it again, I am not willing to take the Aphrodite special today. Simply because I've had it so many times. With this particular hammer upgrade in the past already. Oh yeah, just stand like that. First phase being done. And yeah, right now I don't think I really have a reason to use my attack in the first place. Aside from getting a second debuff up. Oh, that was big damage on her. Aside from me wanting to get a second debuff up when I use my Wrath effect. That's the only decent reason. Because right now my special deals pretty much the same damage. Close to the same damage. Okay, let me think really quick. You know what? I will go hard on Athena on this floor. That's what I'm gonna do now. Give me that. Oh. Yeah, give it to me.
Might help.
Let me see this. Let me have that. Let me go.
Going up.
I was actually really trying and wanting to get the Athena special on an explosive return run for quite a few attempts when I was doing heated runs, I think. No, I didn't. When was I doing that? I don't quite remember. But I was gunning for that and it was never coming to fruition. And I want it to come to fruition now and I hope that it's going to be amazing. Give me the Athena special on this and make me the most happy man of all times. Even if we don't get it, I mean, she still has a lot of other good things she could give us. She could give me the Ares Athena dual boon, which would be huge. She could give me her debuff, which would also be amazing. Though I'm not sure if the explosion can actually get a backstab. Well, it would be a second debuff as well, you know?
Honestly, I don't know how the rest of you can stand it, trudging about like you don't have someplace to be.
It's super easy, barely an inconvenience. I have vacation, that helps. And you know what, let's take the rapid cast, in case we get something good. Just in case, you know? Nothing else in here? There is.
It's mine.
Take it, boy. You've earned it. Oh, that's nice. These jokers should have no chance against me. As long as they stand still, at least. Thank you.
Blood and darkness.
Very good amount of gold on our hands here, and yeah, blue lounder, it's amazing. The wind just made a door slam in my home. It actually scared me for a moment. That moment before I started saying this, where there was just silence, I was actually jumping in my chair. Oh boy. That's pretty nice. That's much less so. Thank you.
You should have listened.
And there is a shop. Let's go check it out. Hope for the best.
Just tidying up a bit.
Really?
Here's the fee.
Really? You know what? No. It's time to make a stand. I love you, Aphrodite, and I love your special, but not today. That's all I'm going to say about this. Not today. Let's see Athena here. Hopefully she's coming through in a clutch. Hopefully she is coming through and amazes me. That was good damage of the Wrath effect there. Big head done. Second big head is gonna follow. Yeah. And there is no special, but at least there's the blinding flash, I suppose.
Of the goddess.
And you know what? Sure, let's take the HP. It's going to be worth a bit more thanks to Aphrodite, so there's that. Oh man. Hope we get the both fight, because I really want to see Athena again here. One more, all the way over there. Nice. All of them pretty close in this corner. Lots of witches, lots of freaks. I just reminded me of a song lyric, but I can't for the life of mine remember which one it was. Some kind of hip-hop song, some kind of rap, but I just can't put my finger on it. Whole lot of witches, a whole lot of freaks. What song was that? I mean, knowing it as a rap, a hip-hop song of some sorts, he probably did not say witch, you know? Well, at least... Ah, this wall. It was something that went along those lines.
There we go.
Ah, man, I can't think of it. I can't come up with it. It's going to follow me for the rest of the day, I can already tell. Let's try reroll here. Try one more. That's my girl. Please make it worth my while, Athena. Please. Pretty please. Please. Pretty please. Nice. Anyway, man, you can see the damage is already pretty insane. We just need to get a good special in here, and once we do, set for life. That's what we are gonna be, set for life. Also, the dash attack actually saved me from a lot of damage in between there as well. Okay, Athena, please. Oh, there she is.
Divine protection.
I am so happy that I'm going to ignore that sure footing wasn't there as well. Just going to ignore that entirely. Sure.
Should be useful.
Okay, this fight should be pretty doable, I would say.
Hello?
Hello there. Boom. Just explode in your face all the time. This basically doubles my damage of my special, and it's huge. I mean, all things considered, the logical choice to make here is probably still Aphrodite in the grand scheme of things. Because she does give you the greatest amount of extra damage with that. I can also imagine Poseidon being somewhat interesting with this. And maybe one day I will go for a run with that. But for now, this is what I wanted. This is what I got. And this is what is making me happy. There are some dying lament explosions over the lava there. I can only guess that one of these flaming Hydra heads was trying to drop off some Bloodless all the way over there. Last phase, pretty nice. And yeah, the damage is good. Having a good time. Not gonna stop anytime soon. And yeah, while we are dealing with these jokers, let's brainstorm really quick what kind of keepsake I want to take to the next floor, because this shouldn't be taking too long from this point onwards. Thank you, far too kind. I kind of feel like... What do I feel like? Now that's asking the realest of questions here. What do I feel like? There really isn't a god that I think is particularly necessary right now. Like, I could go with Dionysus, but there isn't really all that much it could give me. Zeus would be too much of an investment to make at this point, I think. No. Maybe I should go with Aphrodite anyway. You know what, let's do it. Let's give the girl a chance, you know? She was very nice to us on this run. She showed up a lot of times, and on most runs that would have meant very, very smooth sailing, but we were actually shunning her quite a bit. We tried to actively reroll away from her. And we said no to some of her best boons overall, so let's make amends. Also, I think that the duo boon between her and Athena could be pretty interesting in here. Could have, of course, also went with Artemis for some critting action in here, but I don't think that would have been particularly interesting. Not all that exciting, at least to me. Let's see.
I'm always here, or close enough, to help you through whatever troubles you may face, my little goodling. So do not hesitate to call upon me.
I will call on you as many times as I see fit. What do we take here? We could take the Shatter Shot, it's not bad. I don't really think that I'm going to use my castle that much, so there isn't much point to it. I think Wave of Despair is actually the best choice here. Taking damage will apply another debuff, that's pretty nice, pretty neat. Will help me suffer from a little bit of damage. Which is, of course, something you should always strive for. Surviving is fun. It's one down. Another one. And yeah, I think that the fight against the beefy horny duo should be... Not sure if it's going to be good, but it's certainly going to be interesting, you know? You know what else I could have done with this run? I could have made it a dash exclusively run. That would have actually been insanely good as well. No. Not going to sell off anything in here.
Let's see.
Not buying any of those either, but I will go to this shop.
Must have slept.
Not that interesting.
Actually doing business.
I mean, sure, why not? Sure, let's go meet Aphrodite here. There's still a case to be made about just getting Ares, going for the merciful end. But you know, in my book, this is a bit more fun. It's also, as you can see, quite good for dealing with crowded areas. This should do the trick, right? Yeah. All of you jokers are now gone for good. Super easy.
Catch the soul, thanks.
Aphrodite 8. Yeah, no. No.
Love and loss.
Oh, child. I think a Hermes boon has the potential to be more amazing for me here than a ham upgrade.
Long spears.
Not too fond of seeing these jokers here with me. But we made short work out of them. You know what would also be... Oh man, I don't know. Of the main boons, I don't think there really is anything that I truly and absolutely need at this point. I have a good dash, I have a good special. That by itself is pretty much good enough. The attack I never use, the cast I would use very rarely, to say the least. And yeah, aside from that, some pacifist maybe would be nice, but there isn't really any that stands out like crazy. Hermes, I hope he will give me faster specials, those would be amazing, but aside from that... Maybe passing through could also be neat. For room clear at the very least, let's take it.
And here we go.
There's some money, there's a ball of ambrosia that will give me more max HP.
Interloper.
But I actually have to pass on that, sadly, for meeting my good friend Patroclus for another Death Defiance. You know, if he's just handing those out for free, why shouldn't I, right? Would have liked to get an ambrosia ball out of that one too. There was an Did you see the screen shake? Was that the explosion from the room before?
But anyway,
Interesting.
please know I'm doing well, and I'll be ever patient here.
I can do that. But he knows. Trust me, my friend, he knows. Sure, let's... I really don't need the hammer, guys. I can't stress this enough. At this point, might as well go for the HP here. I really do not need that second hammer. Gotta say, I feel like Explosive Return might be the only ham upgrade in the game that is absolutely fine and perfect as a standalone ham upgrade. I can make it work better with the overall run by making me able to use my attacks a bit more often if I take the Mirage Like. But you know, why should I? Why should I if just the Explosive Return by itself is so good? And yeah, I don't need any of those. Not going to go into that. I mean, I could, but why would I? I don't really need Dionysus in here. Sure, more HP. A Palm, why not? Stronger dash, better Dionysus call. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. And let's see what the Beef Boy Duo has in store for me now.
I swear, upon my honor, fiend, you shall not pass.
Pass I shall, and there is nothing you two jokers can do to stop me. It's pretty nice. I'm just going to stand here for a moment. I'm just going to spam my special like this against Theseus, using my Wrath effect every now and then in between. And I think this should actually be enough to get rid of them like this, right? Look at that, I don't even get all that much damage taken to me. Where are you at there? I actually deflected his spear attack by accident. Yeah, man, I can just stack and spank this with like it's nothing.
You dispatched the bull.
And I dispatched you, and I'm going to dispatch you again next time we see each other. That's a Daddy DeGrand promise right there.
Don't make me come up there, boy.
Not making you do anything.
Hades like, don't make me come up in there and be a parent for a change.
My keepsakes.
Yeah, the Bronx Spear Point. Nothing in here of interest, I think. Nah. 365 HP, man. That's actually quite a bit. Sad we only got 1 HP upgrade out of Dionysus Premium Vintage. Could have gotten more, but we chose the extra life instead. Which, of course, was more effective health than the extra bottle of ambrosia would have been. Speaking of which, let's go see what the girl has in store for me. You know what? I will actually replace... Yeah, I will actually replace my Athena dash with Aphrodite's. That will make my run so much safer. I'm not all that interested in any of those, aside from Hermes perhaps, but you know what? Grab the HP anyway. 390. And I have... My god, I have so many rerolls left. I just realized that. Okay, Athena's pretty good. Let's reroll the money here as well. Let's reroll that. Okay, sure, whatever. Do I want to reroll the HP as well? Nah, let's make it over 400. Let's make it over 400, why not? And if you look at the time, we're actually pretty fast. Very nice. I was actually taking my time overall, like I was doing some chests here and there. If we were just dropping that habit, I probably would be having a lot faster times overall. Maybe not, I mean the gold is usually being put to good use for empowering myself in the shop. It's very hard to gauge properly. Figured. And it's super rare to see me having this much HP on me, man. Not that I complain, because I certainly am not complaining. It just happened, you know? In return, I have much less boons at this point of the game than I usually would have. Which is fairly unusual for me, all things considered. But, I mean, you can see that this seems to be enough, right? We have good damage, we have very good survivability. 435 HP, what's not to laugh?
Down the chute.
I don't even think I have to do a single dodge on the Hades fight later on. I can probably just stand in my corner and let the inevitable happen as it happens. Let's start with Athena here. Oh, you know what? Let's actually go for the hot rooms first. Ares? Sure, why not? Oh, these guys. Nice. Let's hope that he's going to make it worth my while as well. And yeah, actually being able to slow them like that as I run into them helps us run quite a bit. No. No poison appliances from you. You die like the rest. Like the rest. See? Told you would. Bam, 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 bam. I just noticed that my current lineup between dash and special is the exact opposite of what I had for my 120 heat victory. On that one I had the Aphrodite special and the Athena dash. Now I have the Athena special and the Aphrodite dash. Which is very nice. And yeah, there's not a lot of things to fear on this run, I would say. Big snakehead, pretty tanky. But he's dying anyway, as he should. Nice. Also nice. And all of you jokers are now gone. Good. Ooh, something good, Ares? All these options, Ares, are pretty mediocre. Let's take the Curse of Vengeance, hope for the best. All of these options, not the greatest. Something I can buy? Not yet. Let's go with Athena first. Hopefully, one of these next hallways will give me something amazing. Hopefully. Pretty nice.
Let's see.
Life Essence. I don't think I'm going to need that. And Cerberus actually bugged out on that door there for a moment. You saw that? Gotten a bit shaky there for a while. These rats had no idea what was hitting them though. There is the final room.
In the name of Hades.
Common for Lung Shot, Proud Bearing. Holy Shield is actually the best option here. Let's get a drink.
Okay, I'm good.
Kind of think that I should do one more room maybe. I should at least see Aphrodite. Maybe we'll actually save up enough money to see Hermes one more time. Think that will be kind of good. Also, I have no idea what was hitting me there for 1 damage. Was it 1 damage? It looked like it. Nice. The Wrath effect, it's just that little bit extra on top of this run, you know? Gives me so much free damage for just being there.
So much for them.
And I love it. More rats. One more. Just the one more rat. Saw all of his comrades die and was like, I'm going to avenge them! And then he failed. Died like the rest. Makes me feel like I'm the villain in this story, actually. Nice.
In the name of Hades.
And I mean, sweet surrender's 3 damage, right? Taking that.
I feel fabulous.
You look very fabulous with that, Cerberus. Trust me. And yeah, I can actually get the Hermes or the Ares boon. Which one am I going to get? I think Ares.
Help keep me going.
And I shouldn't have taken Ares. Shouldn't have taken Ares. But I did. You know what? Sure, let's make it a full clear. We are pretty strong, you know? We might as well just enjoy it while it lasts. Maybe I can actually sell something off in here that I won't be needing. Oh yeah, I won't be needing that anymore. And the rest is actually pretty worthwhile. I want to keep those around. Yeah, I want to keep those. Life Affirmation has been very good for me here. We have gotten a lot of HP, as you can see. But there won't be any more HP drops for me, so why bother with keeping that around, you know? I am not one to just keep things around for sentimentality's sake. Nice. And I hope you're the last. He is not the last. Fathers and Zartiers. And poisonous effects. Good use of that trap there. My god, I just drank this. There's one more red. That was the last one.
Hey, again as ever, Zag. Now you keep at it like you have been, and I bet we'll all be hanging out up here in no time flat. I'm with you all the way.
Thanks, Ionissus. Sure, even less damage taken. Why not?
How about another?
Was it worth it? Was it necessary? I don't know, maybe. I don't think that extra bit of damage resistance is going to come in all that useful.
Until I find a retreat.
Joyfully, the Hound of Hell accepts another satyr sack.
Satyr. I like the hat on his left the most because it always looks so happy. The hat to the very right, it looks so sinister and very, very serious. But the left one, it always looks like it is up for a good time. I can see why Cerberus is petting that one a bit more than the others.
Left to do.
Still hoping I can pet the other hats at some point as well.
What is it going to take for you to understand that your place
is in the house.
I would say maybe 100 more beatings or so. That may or may not do the trick. Just dash and apply explosive damage. You know what? I don't even think I need to dash anymore. Just tank his damage. I do. Yeah, you can't do anything to me right now. I can just stand here and tank you like it's nothing. I will do get my cast though. Come out, there you are. I actually deflected his bullet back at him. And that one too. Not that one though. Oh, is that a spear hero? Yeah. He's dead. Not quite. Now he is. Yeah, man, I was just standing here, pressing Q, looking forward to getting hit by him because that applies weakening on him. Tank and spank, you know? Hit me, hit me, hit me, hit me. I want you to do it. Oh, the stealth though. You know what? Being able to just stand here and tank his hits like this made me realize that whenever I eat a cast of his, I actually have this green area under my feet. I never ever noticed that being the case. And yeah, the damage. He might get a life out of me. I hope he does. Yeah. Could have dodged it, of course, but what would be the point of that? That would mean respecting anything he does and represents, you know, and I'm not in the mark for that. Stay around, thank you. And this should do the trick. Yeah. He's down for the count. Like that. As he was still firing lasers. Oh yeah, he is actually very right about that. Oh man. I think one day on the internet and Cerberus finds himself agreeing to that last statement of Hades.
In my father's name.
Yeah, man, this run was something. It satisfied me. I got all I wanted. I was very tanky, I had good amounts of damage, and I could just tank and spank Hades like that. It was glorious. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, let me know in the comments below. And I will see you in the next video. Until then, have the greatest of days.
As he explores the wonders of the world, Prince Cerberus discovers a quaint farm in which he carelessly